Pisces. How you doing, Pisces? Are you bearing up? You seem to have been, you're full on at the moment, I think. It appears to be like that in life for you at the moment. Welcome to the Astroflower. This is Astroflower reading from the 26th going through to the 2nd of October in 2022. Go and see your equinox reading. That's really nice. And also the monthly readings for October will be coming out next week. Let's get straight in here and see how the overall energies are influencing this week. They're bringing a lot of oxygen to your waters. So basically they're giving you a lot of ideas to your emotions. It seems to be a really bubbly, emotionally week. So yeah, you're working with other people maybe, certainly finding your connection, maybe with even just with the universal vibration that is around you. And what you're doing is starting to feel right, feel like it's working, feel like that there's a goal attached to it, a definite direction sort of happening now, which is good for you. Good for you, Pisces. It's good to see. Let's just see what's going on the karmic mission or karmic message for the emotional or relationship side of life. He who laughs last is the sort of phrase that comes out, but it's not that. It's almost like allow life to make you laugh. I think that's what it is, because you seem to be laughing at what's happening around you. So it seemed like, you know, the he who laughs longest, but I don't, you know, it's not. It doesn't correspond with that energy. So it's more sort of a case of allow the world to make you laugh. Feel security within the knowledge of who you are, what you've done, where you've been, where you're going. It is giving you that direction I'm talking about. And on the emotional front, within your relationships with your family, your friends and your community, you'll feel like kind of going, this is who I am, you know, and I have great understanding from my path that I have led. Let's just see how the universe is trying to, you know, I think that's what needs to be expressed with you. You know, you have learned a lot. You shouldn't, you know, if you really take a good look at yourself, you know who you are, you know where you're going, you know what you're supposed to be doing, you know, and it's sometimes the world that deviates us from that. Let's just see how the universe, I say the human world that is, let's see how the universe is influencing that karmic message. This is that oxygen. They're bringing in that oxygen, that meeting new people, getting it. You know, you might kind of like meet someone who's a hypnotherapist, and you just kind of go, "Wow, that's amazing," and then go on a introductory hypnotherapy course and stuff like that. That's the sort of, it's giving you, yeah, it's a new start. It's a new start. It's a new start. It's bringing in that oxygen and making your waters really, all your emotions really zippy and lovely and bubbly and beautiful. It's really quite nice. Let's just see how how you guys are trying to influence this sort of like karmic message. Be open to the unforeseen in a way that, you know, you're thinking about something, you walk round the corner, you bump into someone, and they kind of go, "Oh, excuse me, sorry about that, I do apologise," and they've dropped something, and you look at it, and that's where you look at it, and it's a leaflet about that hypnotherapy course. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to encourage you to stimulate as well your emotions, to get involved. That's what they're trying to do. Sort of like, yeah, they're almost sort of, you know, they're in a funny way. They're kind of sort of saying, we're not going to do it all for you. If you want to enjoy life, you've got to get out there and enjoy it. And this is where they're almost protecting you from the outside world to stop you from wandering off and trying to create situations where you can just follow it like Hansel and Gretel follows the breadcrumbs, as it were. That sort of thing. It's that sort of, you know, it's following your emotions, basically. Following your emotions and your joy of being who you are, where you're doing, where you're going and what you're doing, you know. Let's see how the guys are trying to influence that sort of conversation that is within us all. So within you, Pisces, curiosity. People who you meet or you know that you could be your partner, it could be people you just meet at a party or or a business meeting or something like that. Just being curious about other people. I think you're very curious as it is, I think, Pisces, but being curious, I think this is, well, Two of Swords. It's a realization. I think this is where it's opening up to other things. Opening up to other ideas. It's taking that bandage off and kind of saying, "Oh wow, you do that? That's amazing." Can I have a go, or can I have a session, or can I have a, that sort of thing, and then kind of liking that, and it could be just someone doing massages, and you kind of go for a massage, and you kind of go, "Do you know what? I'd like to do massaging," and just going on a course of massaging sort of thing. It's opening up your horizons, basically, within relationships. And this is very loose relationships, I think, this week. It's not very heavy relationships. It's meeting new people, being involved in different angles of life. Let's just see what's going on your business front now. Pisces, you tend to sort of work a lot. So let's just see what's going on here. A bit like Capricorn. Anyway, or Capricorn's a bit like you, one of the t'other. Okay, the karmic message here. It's playing smart. It's realizing where you're really earning, and sometimes lost leaders can help you, and sometimes lost leaders can be a real loss. So I think it's asking you to sort of streamline. I think this might have come out 2 weeks ago. So it seems to be a sort of thing that constantly badgering at you to sort of say, maybe I shouldn't do that because I spend X amount of hours doing it and I don't really make huge amounts out of it. It's streamlining. Yeah, death and rebirth. If this is a repeating thing, this means that it needs to be dealt with once and for all. So I think you need to put a bit of structure into your life in regards to your job and your business and your projects, where you're actually working on the things, working on the things that are really giving you the results. And that will allow you and free you up, sort of stop doing things that are really lost leaders, and you can sort of kind of then open up newer avenues for future growth. But I would just consolidate in a way. I think that's what the new path for you. You've got 2 new cards here. You've got the Wheel, change of Wheel of Fortune for you, but you've also got the Death and Rebirth. You should really go and look at the equinox reading and also the monthly reading that we've done on this channel. I think this has all got to tie into it. But it's very bubbly for you, very exciting moments, I think. Let's see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message. They're talking about fair exchange. Fair exchange, yeah, not doing 40 hours and getting $1 sort of scenario here. They're talking about fair exchange. Bingo. Sorry. Just love it when it happens, you know what I mean? I don't need to add any more. They don't need to add any more. I think we said it. Fair exchange. Yeah. Did you hear that? Fair exchange. Let's just see how the guys are trying to influence that karmic message. They're helping you with the streamlining. So you may forget to do things in a job or a business and stuff like that. And that will be that sort of like little heads up to that's the sort of thing you want to be stopping. So what I think they're trying to do is allow your passions to be streamlined into things that are working. And it's a new journey for you. It is that page of wands, that fire, that childlike, let's throw this stick in the air and find out where it happens to it, sort of scenario, and it is working with other people, and it is being very sociable. It's being very energetic. It's lovely, really nice. Let's just see how it goes on. Converting new ideas into solid plans are going to take a little bit of planning as well. And I think this is where I think your guys here are trying to help you to connect with other people that are going to help you to explore new avenues in your life and your personal aspect of your life. It seems to be very spiritual, more than anything else. And on this side here, they're helping you to connect with people who are going to help you advance and them advance. So someone who, say, like does, I don't know, cash flow projections or business plan projections, you're going to meet up with people like that. So these new ideas, or these ideas that you have, can actually be converted into a real sort of business scenario. So it's connecting you. Here they're really trying to connect you with other people that are around you. Lovers. Yeah, it's allowing that passion of that lovers to ignite the pleasure of working with somebody else. This is not necessarily a love. It may well be that you meet your love of your life at work. That's not going to be for everybody, but it could well be for you, because it seems like there's a lot of other things there as well, which I was talking about, socializing, what have you. But here it's really sort of falling in love with the big plan, with the big plan ahead. So yeah, let's just see how the overall, how it all sort of connects together and how it all streamlined into the next following week. This is going to make you really focused again on work. So, but it's focused in a very joyous sense. But there seems to be, with this opening up on this side here, you're focusing so you can do things really well, so you don't have to do all those hours. And I think it's streamlined it to a sense that it's like a really nice working machine in the future, but it gives you more time and more space to do this spiritual side of life. Yeah, it's reaching for the best example of you within this human existence. That's what it's asking you to do in the coming weeks after that. And it could be conflictual within yourself. So there may be moments where it's going to be difficult to see the path or enact the that karmic mission that you should be doing here. And it's going to demand that you're straight with yourself, you're honest with yourself, you're frank with yourself, and you see that evident path. And when you see that evident path, both sides of life are going to come in together with you. But it's asking you to ignite that fire within you, because you have a lot of fire within you, Pisces. You should go and see your Astroflower. It's linked in the description below. You'll see that fire of Aries that just comes through you like this, and then you have the fire of Taurus as well, which is in this section here. And I think you have the fire of Gemini here. There's a lot of passion within you, which needs to be expressed. And I think being that competition slightly with yourself, but also with the outside world possibly, but good, honest competition. It doesn't have to be detrimental to anybody, competition at all. It's just being your higher self and being your best example of yourself, which is really good. Really like it. I'm really excited about this reading now. I want to continue. Let's just chuck out a Le Monde card. I think luck's on your side. I think luck's on your side within your relationship side, and the universe. Look at that above the lovers as well. You're going to really find your place. I think you're going to really find yourself. It's going to be beautiful. There you go, Pisces. I'm going to stop there. There's loads of links in the description below, including your book if you so desire. Sharing and liking, and also subscribing to this channel with clicking the bell, which is really important, will help us out. It's really, really nice. So there you go, Pisces. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.